What is going on, my Pudgy People Squad? It is Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday morning, and I got a lot of cool stuff going on. I'm rocking the Sublime beanie today because it's cold out, and I'm in workout clothes, so it doesn't really look good with a fedora, but it looks pretty good with the burns. But anyways, got some cool stuff going on. Check this out. Yes, I'm building my home gym, but when I put them old clothes on, I got motivated. When I watched your videos, I got motivated, inspired. So I am at the gym. Gonna start at the gym. Check that out. So we got all that stuff going on.
What kind of hat do you call that?
This is my beanie.
This is not a fedora.
It's my beanie. Anyways, we got to run to town. I got to get some shoes to wear in the gym. And BL Lids, you also motivated me to go ahead and get the gym done and just do it. So I got the home gym I can work out in when I'm at home, but I also got the other gym so that I can really bust it. And weigh-in is coming up on Saturday, so I really got to get going. So I'm close to that 16-pound goal. I know that was a huge goal, but that's my goal, and that's what I'm gonna reach for. All right, here I am. I am at Dick's Sporting Goods. I got to get me a pair of shoes for the gym because you got to have a clean pair of shoes, right? Problem with shoes for me is to get the right kind of shoes for me, it's super expensive because of my club foot. So I'm going to see what I can get reasonable that'll get me what I need. What are you laughing about? He's laughing at the name of the sporting goods store, guys. As I told you earlier, I got a gym membership. Thank you to my parents for that. So my birthday's in 2 days, so I think this was kind of like a birthday type thing. I'm not sure, they didn't say for sure, but I know they really helped me out. But I thought, you know what, a lot of people do haul videos, so I'm going to show you my haul on a budget. So I need to get some stuff for the gym. As you can see, I always have Everlast stuff on. I've always liked Everlast. I have a bunch of Everlast hoodies and things like that. So anyways, so to start with, I went with something really cheap to carry everything in. I just went with an and one bag from Walmart, and this would be my bag to put everything in, and it was like under 10 bucks. It was like $9.97 for a gym bag. So for me, that was, you know, something reasonable, and it'll work for what I want it to do. So on to when I'm doing anything like working out and stuff, I always drink water. So I just went with a cheap Sport Grip bottle from Avia. I think they're like $7, and I can put my ice in this and keep my water nice and cold. So yeah, the Avia bottle is like $7, and I'm not one that has to have a bunch of fancy stuff, so it just does what I needed to do. And when I'm at home in my home gym, I can just grab water anytime I want. But you know, if you hear pitter patter of feet, my 3-year-old is chasing the dog. So that's what that is. But that's my life. That's out all the time here. So that is my Avia water bottle for $7. It'll do exactly what I need it to do. So yeah, the last thing from Walmart, like I said, all that stuff I showed you plus this next item was like under 46 bucks. So I shopped on a budget and got everything I needed and wanted. So I'm not trained in hitting the heavy bag at all. I used to know how to do it when I was young, you know, under 18 before I had back surgery. I did a lot of it, hitting the heavy bag with friends and stuff like that, and really liked it. So I don't know exactly how to do it and all that, but I do know I'm not going to hit it barehanded. So I just picked up some Everlast heavy bag gloves. They're not weighted or anything like that. And I think these gloves were like 14 bucks on rollback. So you know, they'll do the trick for what I want. It's not like I'm going to go in there and do a full boxing workout or anything like that. I just love hitting the heavy bag. So that's why I picked those up. So like I said, all that stuff from Walmart, including the just, you know, toiletry items, like 46 bucks. So the guy at Dick's, I think his name was Andrew, and Andrew, he was pretty knowledgeable in shoes, and he does a lot of lifting and stuff like that. And I'm not going to be big in on lifting, let me tell you. I you know, with my back, I'm really taking on this gym experience to just become more active and hit the heavy bag and, you know, use the recumbents and the new steps and all them things, and hopefully progress into something more. But as of right now, but I do want to do some lifting and some training as well. So I went with a Brooks shoe. This is the Brooks Launch 3. My understanding is the Launch was developed by Brooks for Dick's Sporting Goods, pretty much, you know, just for them. You might find them other places, but I'm not sure, but it's kind of the gist I got of it. So let me show you, dissect the Brooks shoe a little bit and show you. First of all, it had a really good price point of, you know, under $100. So secondly is the tread on it is decent and it's wide. So I have a wide stance. A lot of shoes have a real narrow stance. So this particular shoe has a wide toe box. And that's what I like, because if I do get into lifting and things like that, that wide toe box is really gonna help. So also, it's really breathable. Instead of like a full leather like I need, it's really breathable material. And also the inner pad, which I'll take out and show you, is super, super comfortable. You know, the insole of this shoe is just unbelievably comfortable. And it just pops right out. And I don't know if you can see it, and why these are so breathable. Yeah, you can. There's why they're so breathable, as you can see right there. And they just give you great ventilation, and I really like them. And another thing I really like, because with my club foot, I put a lot of stress on a foot, especially because I'm over 300 pounds. So right there is a lot of stress on a shoe. But I'm going to train, deal with it all the time. But I'm going to show you like how the inner stitching is and why I was impressed with it. You can see the stitching is like so perfect on these shoes, and they're real flat, so there's not much of an arch to this shoe at all. So it's a pretty flat shoe, so it should be really good. It was extremely comfortable, and I really liked how light they are. I mean, they're extremely light and breathable. That was a big thing, because with my everyday shoes, I don't care about being breathable, but when I'm in working out, stuff like that, even in my home gym, I noticed that, you know, your feet start to sweat. So a nice breathable shoe is a plus. The inserts go in really easy. And I tried these shoes a couple different ways, everybody. I tried them with some inserts in it, some gel inserts, and some insteps, things like that, and it lifted the arch a little, but because of my club foot, it just wasn't a fit for me. Now, it's really funny because the size shoe I wear, because of the way my foot curves and all the bones are so bent, my big toe is almost at the end of this shoe. But if I went any bigger, so my big toe is almost to where people would say, oh, you need a bigger size. But if I went any bigger, because of the way my curvature is, my pinky toe would literally be back here. So it's kind of funny. I have to have a little discomfort to have comfort. I am gonna make another video on these Brooks Launch 3s. And the reason I'm going to is because my foot is so hard on shoes. Like literally my foot, the way it curves, a lot of times I'll wear them out right here because of the twisting motion from my foot every time I step. This is my foot every time I step. I step down like this, curved, and then it spins. And curved and spins. Getting interrupted. So I think it's about time to wrap this up, guys. But I am going to make another video in about 3 weeks on this Brooks shoe just to see how it holds up. I got a monkey on my back, guys. See you guys tomorrow.